welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jenny. Thank you for clicking on this video. I know it's been a minute. Yes, and I have missed you so much. It's just that I have been trying to get through some things that required my attention, and also I'm trying to get back to the vibe of how can I deliver this better? How can I be consistent? So you bear with me. It's taking quite some time, but I'll be consistent, I'll give you the plan, and I'll stick to it. But otherwise, I'm here to encourage you this morning and to give you a pep talk and to show you that, we all go through stuff and it's not easy for anyone. We all go through stuff that are really, really hard. I've gone through a bunch of them and I have learned from them. But one, I just want to encourage you that if it's your first time, thank you for clicking on this video, and if it's not your first time, I hope you can stick around till the end of the video. And if you like my content, please make sure you subscribe and share with your friends so that we can all grow and learn together. And we have a goal for this year. We want to reach 500 subscribers. I know it looks so hard to attain, but you know what about I need to have faith and believe that I can achieve it, right? So today I just want to share about something very simple, like the topic says, how to forgive yourself. And the reason why I want to talk about how to forgive yourself is because so many times, oftentimes, we fail to forgive ourselves. Because you know what? We feel like we do not deserve to forgive ourselves. We do not deserve the forgiveness. I want to give an example personally in my life. It's been so hard for me. Forgiving myself was something that was so hard for me to do. I was so easy to forgive others, but when it came to my time, I would always not forgive. I'll always have regret. I always say, why? You know better. You can do better. I would set out things to do and I don't achieve them and I don't do them and I would feel so bad. An example was at the beginning of the year. We all have resolutions, you have goals to achieve. And now this particularly was for my financial goals. I had goals to achieve this year. I honestly had goals. I had it planned out. I had, do my spreadsheet and knew how much I'm getting, how much I'm going to save, what I'm going to invest in. I had it all planned out. But guess what? It has not happened that way. And so it was a battle in my spirit. I felt like, why can't I ever achieve something? And I go on, I'm like, Jenny, you know better. You know the reasons why you have to achieve certain things. But why don't you stick to it? And then I would go on and on. I would ridicule myself. I feel like I want to kill myself. And I always feel so disappointed. Mostly when you're looking in the lens of other people. If you're like looking at your friends, your age groups, your contemporaries, and you're like, these guys are achieving A, B, C, D. And I have not even started achieving any of the things I want to achieve. It becomes a load of pressure. It pushes you, you lose your focus, you go off the lane, and you start focusing on other people. And guess what? Other people still have their struggles. The things that I have achieved at my age, I'm in my late 20s, the things I've achieved at my age that other people have not even come close to. The knowledge I've attained at the moment, I feel like I am on a high chance. Like if I sit down with my age mates and have conversations, the way we think about things is totally different. But guess what? Because I'm looking at the material stuff, I'm looking at the money, I'm looking at the things, the success, I'm a very overachiever person. I like to achieve, I like to climb up ranks in my job. I like to, to become very abundant, have a lot of money, live luxury and everything. And so I was like, but I have not even started, achieving anything, And then I realized that, what, Jenny, you have to change your mindset. You have to change in the way you look at this thing. Yes, you have not achieved the wealth. Okay. Yes, you have not, probably gotten your dream job. Yes, probably you've not done your master's or whatever you want to do. But guess what? There's something that you have achieved yet. So you need to be grateful. You need to look inside yourself and search yourself and know that everything happens for a reason. And no experience that happens to us is just gone off like that. Every experience, God brings it to us to learn, to train us, to teach us, and to mold us to who we are supposed to be. And so, recently I've been listening. I love finances. I love money. I work in money. So it's something that I really love. I want to better myself on my personal finances. And that has been really my struggle, honestly. I've struggled with just making, being consistent with my savings and investing and all that. I've really struggled. It's been a fail for me. But you know what? Once I started listening to reading the material, reading the financial books, and just listening to amazing people, I have learned so many things. Recently, I started listening to he's a money guru, he's an expert, and he helps people in their finances or personal finances. It's called Remit Sethi. He's an Indian American guy who's so good. And if you can check him out, he will really change your life. He wrote a book, I'll Teach You to Be Rich. The book is an amazing book. I haven't read it, but I have listened to different segments that he has done on YouTube, and they have really transformed my life. It's not about how much you save. It's about his philosophy is spend as much as you can. Luxury, as much as you can on yourself and the things that you love, invest in them. If you love books, personally, I love books. I love to read. I love, inspiration. I love luxury. I love good things. I love to shop. So spend as much as you can on those things that you love. And the things that you do not love, save as much as possible. And that made me feel, okay, relax a little bit. If you've done you've distributed, you know how much you earn and you know how much you're going to spend. So it becomes easy. You don't have to feel guilty. Then at least I have saved, maybe I've saved a certain amount, maybe 10% of what you earn, whatever it is. And then I have invested maybe 10%, whatever it is, whatever fraction you want, and then you can as well spend on the things that you love without feeling guilty. And I felt that was so liberating for me, because most financial gurus will tell you, you have to cut down on your expenses, you have to stop spending on these small little dollars. And honestly, yes, they might make some sense, but the truth is, small little dollars do not add up so much. They might take a whole long time. But if you have realized how much you earn and how much you're willing to spend and save, then you can feel free to buy that bag that you want to buy, or go on to that trip that you want to go to, whatever you want to do with ease, because life is supposed to be enjoyed. We're not supposed to go through life struggling. You're not supposed to go through life with, oh my God, how am I gonna I can't enjoy myself in my 20s because I have this financial goal that I have achieved. But if you have designated money already, you know how much fraction you're going to save for a period of time. However much it's small, it's very, very important. Do not deny yourself the things that you want to eat. If you want to buy that coffee every morning, get it. If you want to, invest in your exercise, like personally, I do work out every day. But for me, I do it on a personal level. But if you want to go to gym, if you want to spend money and, into fitness, getting a coach or getting someone who's going to train you, do that. If you want to buy books, like me, buy the books. Whatever it is that makes you come live, do it. Do not limit yourself. Okay, and that's when I started to forgive myself. I started to know, what, Jenny, you might not have attained the ladder yet that you want to achieve. You might not have achieved the goals that you want to achieve, the financial goals, but you have still learned something. So I want to encourage you today that I may not know what you're struggling with, but I want you to learn to forgive yourself, because that is a way of loving yourself. Self-love comes with forgiving yourself, being easy on yourself. Give yourself some chances. If you fail, I'm this person who's a little bit principled, but most times I make the worst decisions ever. But I'm a human, okay? I'm a human. I'm bound to make mistakes, because we all make mistakes. But once I realized that, what, Jenny, it's not, you don't have to put so much pressure on yourself, because you know what? We all fail. Everybody does fail. And so I'm slow, to judge myself. I'm a bit more calm gentle to myself. If I've not achieved something that I've wanted to achieve, I'm like, you know what, it's never too late. You can always start and you can achieve anything that you want to achieve. And that's why I want to encourage you this morning, is that do not focus on where other people are. Focus on your lane, be in your element, and make sure you thrive and struggle and hit the mark that you want to achieve, slow but surely. Give yourself time and give yourself chances, as many as possible, because the more you're gentle with yourself, the more you're forgiving, the more you're understanding, it's going to make your life much more meaningful and more better to walk through. So I hope this video was able to encourage you. But in case you have something to share, if you have a question, if you have something to share with us, please feel free to comment in the comments below, so we can all learn and be inspired together. Because my purpose, my goal, and my responsibility for this channel is to make sure that I encourage you, is to make sure that I pass on the knowledge that I've learned, is to make sure that I give you that energy, that drive that can help you achieve your goals. Until next time, my friends, I want to wish you a good week and a good day. Stay blessed and stay safe. Bye.